this is Brendan101 here. I'd like to say hello and welcome to not Brendan's commentary and review, but to my summary of, start off with Bleach. Yeah. Like 15 minutes or so. I'm gonna try to do less, cause I gotta do other stuff. But, I'm gonna talk about what happened since I last posted a video, and I've been too busy and too lazy to edit and stuff like that. So, oh well. Anyways, if I remember right, my last one was Aizen's butterfly transformation. If I'm right, I'm probably right. But I should have this upload ahead of time if I didn't. 418. This is when Aizen's in his. I think so.
God.
I thought this is when he hits Aizen.
I'm going to actually zoom in on it. If I can, I'm going to try.
Yeah, this one is in his butterfly form. But, yeah. So basically what happened was, he went into his butterfly form, Ichigo fought him in his butterfly form. And, essentially Ichigo went into his final Getsuga Tensho, and he curb stomped Aizen for about like a chapter, and then poof, powers are gone. Aizen's still alive, ha ha ha, I'm immortal, ha ha ha, my Zanpakuto is disappearing, because a Hokuku thinks I'm better than it, or something stupid like that. And then he gets sealed, like that, yep, poof, gone. Rohar's like, oh, I planned, what was ironic, I wanted him to say, I planned this or something, or I intended this to happen, or something like Aizen would say. But he didn't. He just kind of said, but you're dead. Ha ha ha. Sucks to be you. And Aizen got sealed. And that's basically where the next chapter starts off. It's 2-year skip. And during the 2-year skip, a lot of shit goes down, which kind of gets annoying. In my opinion, I knew something was going to happen, because what happened was, essentially, it's 2 years later, Ichigo has short hair still. Everyone else's hair is different. Except for Ichigo's for some reason, I don't know. But anyways, what ends up happening is basically Ichigo meets the person who ironically looks like a guy from Gantz. If you guys don't know Gantz, you should look at, like, maybe the first, go to, like, Bleach Exile. I might throw a link to Gantz if I feel like it. And, you get to look at what the guy who looks like him, I don't know his name. I'm not gonna look it up, I don't really care. I'm gonna say Gino, or something with G or something, I don't remember really enough. But anyways, basically what happens, he meets him, and he's like, oh, hi, how's it going, blah 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 blah. Saved you from a fight, blah 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 blah. Thank you. And he leaves, like, oh, I'm gonna meet Ichigo. And basically, yeah, that was what happened there. I'm actually going to the pages right now, but essentially after a lot of crap happens, he meets up with him a couple more times, which is like, why are you falling? I almost said stalking. That's just falling. And he's like, I actually want to bring you somewhere, and that they have about it more. And then oh, it's Genju. I was gonna say Ganju, but it is Genju. But yeah, what ended up happening was he ended up bringing them to a group of more people, and those people have abilities. They call it like Chad, but it's nothing like him at all, if that makes any sense. I'm gonna basically explain what's going on, and that is, in a nutshell, they have a power called Fullbringer, which allows them to bring out particles of souls. It's in quotes, so it's not actual souls. In the manga stream had a poor translation of that. It actually, like, didn't really explain the fact it's not really a soul. It's more of like the inner essence of something, like the actual, like, he can pull out the essence of stuff. Like, it's not the soul itself. It's not saying everything is a soul. It's saying that he can pull out the stuff within other stuff, like it has, like a soul. It's like its contents, or what's it's made up of. A better example would be like he can manipulate atoms of different stuff, or the being itself, not the actual soul. But yeah, essentially that's what his power is, and he can make a sword necklace thing into a sword. I almost said sword into a necklace, but it's the other way around. Actually, it's kind of both. But it's basically stuff that they have an attachment to gets a power. So basically, because his affection towards his necklace, that's why it can transform. And she has to she's one of the girls. She's basically like, well, she loves stuffed animals and small things. Basically, if she's not Japanese, she's a weeaboo. That's the best way to put it, because like she's into all this like flashy crap. And her ability is dollhouse, and she wills people into things that she likes, which once again, the translation to manga stream from it wasn't as good as it could have been. So, because they're using like quotes and stuff where there shouldn't be quotes and stuff like that. But anyways, essentially what's happened was they're gonna get his Shinigami powers back, which I think is, if it's the same one, I personally think it's stupid, because his powers should be technically dead. But anyways, I think personally they should make new powers, new ability, but they probably won't, because it's Taikubo, and he's not as willing to do stuff as other people. But anyways, what else is there? Not very much. Oh yeah, they get all of their powers, so Ichigo's will become more overpowered. But that's essentially why I said that he should get new ones, because if you remember when they talked about when I think it was Urahara or maybe Yorichi talked about his powers, since he sped it up so fast, or maybe the dad, it was crappy. Like, his powers weren't its potential. He couldn't do like what he could have done if he trained. He just didn't really train. He basically just power boost, power boost, power boost, power boost, power boost, power boost, stop, and then crash. So yeah, that's basically to explain that, or earlier chapters. So that's why I think you should get new ones and actually train it up like other people should, like he should have done originally. But what else is there? I'm trying to think. It's not really, nothing really is going on. Basically just, I'm gonna train him again, and training stuff is boring, in my opinion. I don't care about him fighting a convict instead of a pig right now. It's funny sometimes, but it's kind of annoying. Also, the girl, well, what's a good way to put it? The girl in this is basically combining the girl from the Vids and Orihime together. So she has like the passion for Ichigo because he looks good, which is shallow, but anyways, and she has the bitchy attitude to the other one. She yells at people all the time and stuff like that. But right now there is a bad guy, and they attacked Ishida. I can't pronounce his name. I can pronounce it. I know what it is, just that when I try to pronounce it, I'll fuck up. I'll try Uryu. Close enough, whatever. But yeah, he got attacked. He lost like his arm again, and he got healed, but that's about it. Chad is in that group. Whether or not, oh yeah, that's right, the Fullbringers, how they get their powers. How Chad got his powers and abilities, even though Ichigo helped speed it up, he got his from his mom. Ironically, a mom being attacked by Hala. Ironically enough, they mentioned that they could use their Fullbringers since they were babies, but yet Chad and probably the other guy too haven't been able to, due to the fact they haven't gotten it yet, or there wasn't the willpower to have it. But or the need, because why would Chad need a fucking hollow shooting arm when he's a teenager? Always gonna use it on blowing heads off of kids. But yeah, what else is there? I can't really think of much. It's alright. it's my best opinion. It's not like the best in the world. It's better than other ones. It is all better than Hitman. People don't like it. I like it better than Hitman Reborn by a long shot. Because Hitman Reborn is basically, even though it was, oh, there's 10 captains and there's 10 wrong cars. Oh no. But there isn't 10 lieutenants. Not 10, God, there isn't 13 lieutenants. There isn't 13 captains anymore. Nothing's even. I don't really repeat it. Even though the captains don't die. Except for Geen and Tozen. Yeah, they're all surviving. But what else is there to think of? I don't know. I'm trying to think right now. Or Hime still looks the same, except he has better hair. And no sign of the wrong cards. Which means they're gone, I guess. Still no Grimjaw. Or Jow, whatever you want to call it. I call him Jaw, because it's J-O-W or each other. But, I don't know, honestly. They never showed him dying. He was alive last time they checked. But apart from that, that's it, I think. That took up 11 minutes. That's alright, I guess. Most of it's me thinking, what should I talk about? Anyways, I'm gonna get this up, for sure. Like how that spiked. But, oh, I know it goes up. Anyways, I missed one of my classes, 2 of my classes today, so, yeah, I'm gonna get a bit in trouble for that, I guess. Not really in trouble, just that they're gonna probably be like, oh, Brendan, you missed 2 days in my English class. You can't miss any more. I'm like, okay, thank you. Yeah, thanks, bye. And then I'm basically trying to wake up, because it's early morning classes at 8 and 9:30, I guess, class. So they're early, and I normally don't get up early. I'm lazy, and yada. So if I don't get it up the next day for the Bleach chapter, it's because I'm doing, shit in my classes. But yeah, it's gonna get up, I think, maybe by the end of today. Today's the 8th. Oh, I have a class. Oh, fuck, whatever. I'll put it up. Oh, I was throwing out a picture of Ichigo and call it a day. Oh, we already see. Yeah, shut up. Anyways, for right now, I'm gonna give Bleach overall. It was between a 6 and a 7. So 6, 7, depending on what time of the week and what's going on. It's alright. Not really the best, not really the worst. It's average. When I say 6 and 7, that's average. Like 5 is okay. I mean, like, it's not that good. It's not worth it. If anything's above a 5, it's worth reading. If anything's below a 5, it's terrible, and you don't have to worry about reading it ever. Anyways, I'll quickly review my branding rating system. 1, it is disgusting. Never bother reading this ever, even if you have a gun to your head. 2, terrible. But if you have to read it, like you have to, then read it. Just don't like, oh, I'm not gonna read it. Brennan said it's terrible. I'm gonna dot. No, it's 2. It's not worth your life. 3, it's still terrible. It's not even worth mentioning. If you want to read it, if you're a fan of the series, maybe you could read it. As opposed to 1 and 2, if you're a fan of the series, you shouldn't read it. For example, Hitman Reborn might get a 3 for me sometimes. If I were to review it, oh shit, almost that time. A 3 for me, and that means if you're a fan, you could read it. 4 is the same, just a bit better than 3. 5 is meh. You can read it. Doesn't really matter. 6 is alright. It could be better. 7 is good. 8 is very good. 9 is great, and 10 is perfection. I almost never give out 10s. I gave it out once. I think once. I didn't think I even posted the video. It was during the Naruto. I'll explain it later. The Naruto one where all the people got revived and they showed them all. That got a 10. It was amazing. It wasn't much action, but it was plot driven and it had amazing cliffhanger. And that's how you get a 10. That's it. This is Brennan once saying goodbye, and I will see see you guys when Bleach comes out, and when I post my Naruto thingy too about those yak jacks. Bye bye.